No, sir, we about to put serious pressure on them out there. Yeah, we got a powerful presentation. Make sure y'all get on over there to Patreon. 500 exclusive live streams, all fire. Get over there right now. Don't you dare miss an opportunity to get access to such powerful information. Also, kingseti.com, official General SETI products, t-shirts, hoodies, necklaces, all that, DVDs. We got that for you. Make sure you uh, Patreon. I already did Patreon, but Teachable. We got a lot of self-help programs uploaded up there on Teachable. First one, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood. Powerful. To all the people out there, make sure you give me a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Let's get right on off into this. We're going to be talking about these deviant Hebrews. You understand? They live by the book. You got a lot of cats, just recently you had one of them that came out behind, from behind out of the closet, Grla Hebrew, you understand, perverted in all his ways. But the thing is, he ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. When you go by the book and when you start adding all them goat fur-faced Hebrew Israelites, you see the pale goat fur-faced Hebrew Israelites. You see what I'm saying? They got the goat fur. They ain't got the divine wool on their head. You see what I'm saying? We got to deal with that. That come with them. You see what I'm saying? That's why, when you go in the book, even the one they call Jesus Christ, he say, we got to separate the sheep from the goat. You see what I'm saying? We got to separate them. And once you understand the esoteric understanding of it, you know what he means. He talking in parable. Got to separate these straight-haired Neanderthals from the woolly-haired divine. That's what he was saying. But today we got some, I don't know what these niggas is doing. You see what I'm saying? They cosplaying as goddamn and even though the story is fake, goddamn it, they got some affirmations of blackness that reveal who they are. And these niggas ain't got nothing to do with that. They ain't got nothing to do with that. So we got to get on these niggas today. And so Grla Hebrew, he just like King David. You see what I'm saying? Because King David, listen to me, y'all. We got all the facts today. Not only was he, wait a minute, family. Hold just a second. Hold just a second, y'all. Let me get some water. Yeah, let me go and get a little. Yeah. We're gonna drop it down. Yeah. We ain't heard about little, Grla Hebrew. I don't even speak of perverted shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't, my mind is too divine to go that low frequency to explain it to you. You know what I'm saying, in detail. But yeah, he was doing some real foul shit. Real foul shit, just like David, just like what's his name? Judah, another perverted, Lot perverted, Abraham perverted. All of them was perverted. It ain't now one of them wasn't perverted. You see what I'm saying? And so, we talking about David today because David was loved by God. Yeah, David was loved by God. We just went over, if you didn't get the first video, where we cut into David being a rapist. He was that. That's what he was. Don't let them try to. He took Bathsheba. He's a peeping Tom. Oh, peeping Tom ass David, peeking out of windows and shit, looking and trying to peek in other people's window. That's what type of motherfucker he is. Strong arm Bathsheba took her, impregnated another man's wife, actually close to him. Uriah, the captain, one of the captains of his damn army, out there on the back, and it wasn't even, and they always talking this bullshit. You see, Uriah was a Hittite. He was a Canaanite. He was of the Hamitic bloodline. He was of the African bloodline, out there fighting for their weak ass. While this David supposed to be on the battlefield, and he in the palace with his slippers on, slipping in and out of the soldiers, anybody he see. So he ain't got no control over his lower extremities. You see what I'm saying? So he already show you what he low frequency. He's low frequency. You see, as low as you could go. He just like a dog. You see what I'm saying? On the level of a dog. Okay? Savage, bestial, animalistic nature. You think from an animalistic nature. Just like Gorilla Hebrew. But Gorilla Hebrew is he's a goat. He got the goat fur on his face. He got the goat fur. Yeah, he got the goat fur. So when you start dealing with them goats, you see what I'm saying? That's what happened. And see, the Hebrew Israelites say that the goats, these goat fur-faced Hebrews, supposedly Hebrews, are true Hebrews. You see what I'm saying? And them niggas couldn't prove that nigga if God opened up the clouds and it was on their debate team. God will go down in flames right along with their ass. Yeah, God will go down in flames right along with their ass. And so we done already shown what David was. It was all these things. And then he set Uriah up. He conspired to murder and committed murder. He put Uriah on the front lines against the hottest where the crack troops was, knowing that and then left him there. You see what I'm saying? Didn't leave him no backup, and so that he would be killed. You see, so that he would be killed, so that he would not be shamed of what had happened. So I had to go in there. I believe he very well may have gotten away with that. Let me see. Did they find out? Did the nation of Israel? I got to see if it was even revealed to the nation. I know it was revealed to God. Oh, yeah, it was revealed. So it was revealed. Yeah. It was revealed. I thought maybe he had, that he may have gotten no. So it was revealed. So I mean, damn, God he should have been stoned for adultery. He should have been stoned, but he got away with that. Then he conspired. Thou shalt not murder, and he murdered. He conspired to have the man. He murdered the man. So not only have you committed adultery, you done impregnated the woman in the act. He should have been dead, and God forgave him for that. God damn it. God forgave that. If God could forgive David for all of that, and we not done, then maybe y'all should, y'all in the kindness of y'all heart, you know what I'm saying, that y'all would forgive Gorilla Hebrew for his foulness. You see, because if God could forgive David for all he did, and we ain't got into Jonathan, because that's what we're going to show, that Gorilla Hebrew is a lot like David and Jonathan. You see what I'm saying? See, that's when you start getting these goat fur-faced Hebrew Israelites. You see, and the nigger ones, the ones with the woolly hair ain't no different. You see what I'm saying? It's a reason why they run together. You see what I'm saying? And it's a whole it ain't just gorilla. No. No, it ain't just gorilla. You see what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers walking around out here. They didn't find one Egyptian scroll in 3,000 years. You see what I'm saying? And they walk around because we don't agree with everything, and we're not gonna agree with everything. But you ain't gonna take no one, because if that's the case, goddamn it, then we could take Gorilla Hebrew and spread him out all over his Hebrew Israelite world and anchor y'all niggas to what he's done, no different than what y'all doing. You see what I'm saying? So if you cannot judge all Hebrew Israelite by the acts of Gorilla Hebrew, then you cannot judge all ancient Egyptian by no one fucking scroll, because everybody in the world ain't gonna have no access to no one fucking scroll with y'all dumbass. But y'all walk around with that motherfucker. I wonder if the nigga got a tattoo of that shit on his back. He always pulling it out. Have you seen this? Yeah. The last time you pulled it out, nigga. Yeah. I don't know what the scroll was. It was a scroll where it looked like it could have been Shu. I think it could have been Geb. I think it was the god Geb. And I ain't gonna get off into it because we ain't gonna try to explain it. No way, no how. But you don't. It's not every scroll that you would see something like that. So so we're not gonna try to explain it. We're gonna dismiss it. You understand? Because it must be dismissed. But at the same time, you don't find that everywhere. You see, it's just one scroll, so you can't expect in over 3,000 years, you ain't gonna find one motherfucker, you understand what I'm saying, that's out of accord with righteousness. You see what I'm saying? So you can go right in the Bible, and every last prophet that was in that motherfucker was out of accord with righteousness. And many of them died out of accord with righteousness. And so David, God forgave him, but then we got to look at what kind of God, what kind of God do they worship? You see what I'm saying? And we'll show that he's just as deviant as David, just as deviant as Judah, just as deviant as Lot, just as deviant as all the rest of them goddamn prophets. You see? And so, now, let's look at this. After he done committed all this, now this was before he even got with Bathsheba. You see, he had a relationship with Jonathan. Now, I believe Jonathan was the son of Saul, if I'm not mistaken. I think Saul was the first king of Israel. Okay, so I believe he was the first king of Israel. And they had a relationship that, you understand, it speaks for itself, man. They keep looking for some Egyptian shit, and it's right there with Jonathan and David, that they had a relationship. Now a lot of people try to make it seem like, oh, that's not what it was. No, that's not what it was. It was a brotherly relationship. Just that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I think this. Now, let me see. Do I got some commentary? I don't have too much commentary on David. I had a little commentary. But anyway, this is what it says. We talking about 2 Samuels. We talking about 2 Samuel, chapter 1, verse 26. Listen to this. This shit crazy. Listen. I am distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant have you been to me. Your love to me was extraordinary, surpassing the love of women. Oh my God, man. Whoa, man. This man is going both ways. The man is obviously bisexual, is what he is. Yeah, and a lot of people try, because if it was anything, you wouldn't have even compared it to a woman. You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't even, if it wasn't that kind of love, why would you compare it to the love of a woman? I'm going to read it again. 2 Samuel 1:26. You could go there. 2 Samuel. Matter of fact, let me put it up there. Motherfuckers say, you don't compare, nigga, you my homie. I wouldn't even use the term, my nigga, what's happening with you? You understand what I'm saying? You know how we do, but we ain't about to compare, you understand, any type of camaraderie with a brother, you understand, with a woman. That ain't even in the same league. It's no need to make no type of comparison like that, because the love of a woman is sexual, okay? That's sexual. So why would you take and compare a non-sexual relationship with a sexual relationship? You see what I'm saying? So it wouldn't been no need for it to say, nigga, you my dog, but you got to go home, nigga. Man, a man got to make children, got to build a family. How you gonna build a family? How you gonna have children? You supposed to have heirs, and you supposed to have children. You supposed to have a wife. How do you gonna have all of that if the love of some motherfucking man is greater than your love of a woman and your family and shit like that? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's sexual. Okay, so I'm gonna read it to you again. Yeah. For y'all in case you need to see it, some of y'all just ain't gonna believe it. It don't matter which one of them you get, it all say, I am distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant have you been to me. Your love to me was extraordinary, surpassing the love of women. I'm done. That nigga, Tazariak, I'm gonna go and call your name, nigga. You need to put that motherfucking scroll down and pick that motherfucker up right there and explain to us some shit like that. Right there, your King David, the most beloved of God. How is it that this man is saying that the love he got of another man is greater than the love of a woman, which is a sexual love, and you can't compare apples and oranges. That ain't even no need to make no comparison like that. You see what I'm saying? If that's your roll dog and you roll with the nigga, that's one thing. And I understand it in that capacity. But it ain't gonna never be greater than the love of no woman, where you gotta build your inheritance and your family and all of that. So you got to go right there in that book and explain to us, why is it that King David, one of the most beloved prophets of the Bible, the most beloved of God, that, matter of fact, the whole tribe of Judah. No, it's not Judah. Is it Judah? Yeah. I believe they all come through the royal bloodline. That's right. David too. And I can understand why, because Judah was a perverted motherfucker. You see, when they get down to it. So, showing you right here that they got homosexual kings in Israel. Homosexual king. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Now, this is 1 Samuel 20:41. I'm going to say it again. 1 Samuel 20:41. chapter 20, verse 41, and it says, and as soon as the lad was gone, David arose out of a place toward the south and fell on his face to the ground and bowed himself 3 times, and they kissed one another and wept one with another until David exceeded. Until David exceeded. Again, as soon as the lad was gone, David arose out of a place toward the south and fell on his face to the ground and bowed himself 3 times, and they kissed one another and wept with one another until David exceeded. Until David exceeded. So he kissed the man. So not only is you making, these comments, you about loving this man more than the woman, then they kissing? Wait a minute, family, hold on. And they kissing. Oh, hell no. I ain't done. I ain't done. You see what I'm saying? So now he kissed the man. Y'all want to see it? I'll put it up there for you. And they kissed one another. David and Jonathan now. And they kissed one another. This is 1 Samuel 20:41. Talking about old David and Jonathan. Now you sitting up here talking, nigga. Nigga. Ain't gonna be no kiss. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Men's is kissing? You know I put a Z on the end of men. Men's is kissing? Talking this crazy shit? Yeah, we got to get on these niggas, man. This is what you believe in. This is what you listen to me now. Now I'm gonna end with this one now. Wait a minute. Where the other one at? Wait a minute. Oh, here it go right here. This is 1 Samuel 18. And you go down there to 18, you go to verse 4, and it says, and Jonathan stripped himself of the robe that was upon him and gave it to David, and his garments, even to his sword, and to his bow, his bow, and his girdle. So he didn't got naked. He done got naked. He done stripped down in front of the man. David is a super predator. David is a super predator. Not only the shit with bad, now he did this shit first. He did this shit with Jonathan first, then he went with he's a super predator. Straight up. But this is the bloodline that David, Solomon, Jesus. David, Solomon, Jesus. You see what I'm saying? And the same thing that David did with Jonathan, Jesus did with John the Beloved. Ain't that right? Man, I can show you the genealogy, man. The same shit that David did with Jonathan, Jesus did with John the Beloved. This is some Greek shit, man. This is some Greco-Roman shit, man. You right, you not the Hermetic, nigga. You right, you not the Hermetic. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all the sham. Y'all some sham. Y'all on some sham shit. That's why you let the goat first faced it motherfuckers in there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because there's something going on that you just not telling us. Yeah, that motherfucker David had a whole lot of sugar in his tank. Yeah, he was just a predator all the way around. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, anything goes with David. But anyway, family, we got one more that we're going to do with this now. We're going to get on God now. We're going to get on God now. We got to separate the sheep from the goat. And I'm going to get on this last one right quick. Let me get on God. And I'm going to show you that why this same God forgave David, because he should have been struck down even for the act of being homo. He should have been struck down. And you the king, and you in here with performing. I don't think he was king yet. This was before he was king. And that might have been why Saul was trying to knock him off. Because he was in there laying with his son, man. He was doing crazy shit with the man's son, man. David is like Cupid, man. That motherfucker's on some weird shit. David like Pan and Cupid, man. He on some weirdo shit. But anyway, family, let's get right back. I'm gonna come back here and show you why God is a super predator. Y'all better go to work. Y'all better get ready to get this work. I'll be right back. Oh, did I drop the link in there? I never dropped the link in there when I'm supposed to drop it in there. I didn't drop the link in there. I didn't drop the link in there. I didn't drop the link in there. Or did it? Let me drop that goddamn link. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna get on God next. I'm gonna get on goddamn God next and show you he's a deviant. I'm gonna get on goddamn God next and show you he's a deviant. I'm gonna get on goddamn God next and show you he's a deviant. All right, family, I just dropped them links in there. Support the general. Make sure y'all share the video. Make sure y'all get a video a thumbs up, because we putting that work in. You feel what I'm saying? We putting that work in like no other out there. Share the video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment, family. Drop some comments down in there. God damn it. Yeah. Line that shit up with the truth. So when family come over and they see these videos, that my powerful family out there that got knowledge itself, put that knowledge down there so the video and the comments is linked together in nothing but consciousness of our people. Black power, thank you for being here today. I be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Boom. Black power.